to speak to you, Kym, and we couldn't wait. Excuse the pun.
Hello, ladies. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You too. Great to talk to the First Lady of House Music, Kym.
I know I'm going to be in Liverpool for a Valentine's Day event on the 17th of February. So that weekend, that Valentine's weekend, the 17th, you can get tickets online at I spelled it ENN.com. I'll be at the Victoria and Albert Museum on the 16th of February to do a Voices of Gospel event, myself, Bula, and the London Gospel Community Choir.
That must be amazing.
With the rediscovered album Morrow, he hunted me down. He did this was some years ago too. I think it was during the lockdown, actually, or just before lockdown. It's like a lot of things has happened since that lockdown. I've got a bit of fog memory from that. I think a lot of us do. But he said, "Oh, I want to do this project." I know that a lot of artists, from 80s, 90s, early 2000s, whatever years, people record songs that don't get released. And sometimes you have recorded a cover of someone that wasn't released. Did you have a cover of something? And I was like, oh yeah. And I started, digging through my little box and going, oh yeah, I've got this, I've got that. And he came by with this. It was absolutely locked down. Yeah, I remember because he brought equipment with him and this and that.
Because it's Can You Feel It, isn't it, Kym? Can You Feel It, the Jacksons song.
Well, we ended up doing that, but it didn't start off with that.
Okay.
No. You're talking a process of 2 years before we even did Can You Feel It?
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah. But my cover, I did a blues version of Money, which was the Barrett Strong's record, written by Barrett Strong and Berry Gordy for Motown. So I did a blues cover of it. I switched it all the way down to blues, like I want money. That's what I want. And we did it really slow and moody with blues guitars and all that. And it's fabulous. Wow. So great projects. Anita and Junior and I ended up doing the Can You Feel It? Because he asked me about a group song, and I used to sing that a lot live. It's one of my favorites. And he was like, that's a brilliant idea. Let's give it a work.
Oh, so did you?
I used to call it, because everything was so strange. You had this big, colorful money, 3 different sizes. The plug in the wall was different. The fridges were short and little. I couldn't get it.
Because you were a chef yourself, aren't you, Kym? Because you were on Celebrity Masterchef as well. You're in the semi-final for that.
How did you know that?
We did our research.
What's so beautiful about that is the person who brought it to my attention was Candy Staton.
Yeah. Oh, what a legend. Oh. Yeah.
What a legend. What a lady. I nearly cried when I saw her post it to me, going, this beautiful version of Young Hearts Run Free, sung brilliantly by the beautiful Kym Mazelle and all of this. I had not heard of the Blow Monkeys. I just didn't. But my sister, she knew them and was a big fan. So I called and she said, you better do that song, girl. That's the Blow Monkeys, digging your singing and all of this. And I was like, okay. And we went.
We've been lucky enough to meet Dr. Robert as well. Isn't he tall, Kym? He's very tall, isn't he?
He's very tall and he's very handsome and he's lovely.
He's lovely, really lovely guy.
And his family, his wife, his children, just beautiful people.
Okay, but I think I mentioned to you before that I was actually in the Top of the Pops audience when you performed. If I can share my screen really quickly, see if this is going to work.
That would be amazing. Get out of here.
I'm in the red. I'm just going to play it.
Howard and Kym Mazelle playing live on Top of the Pops. Check this out.
That's the second time. Yeah, that's the second time we were on the Pops. Yes, fantastic. Look at you.
So it's so nice to see you again after all this time.
Run free.
Yeah.
I remember I met Jackie Onassis.
Oh,
I met Jackie Onassis in London in Browns.
did you?
Which was a members only club. And I was just like, do not let your mouth hang wide open. That would be embarrassing. It could hang in your mind. It could be like, I was like, Jackie, and it was. I made him a cup of tea. I did it. I did the milk first. I was like, are you a milk first or milk after? You know, some people, that's some British thing. People don't understand. Like, no, there's two different types of people.
Did Mick Jagger have his with brown sugar by any chance, Kym? Sorry. I couldn't resist that.
Now you're just lovely to meet you, ladies, because I see Choose 80s a lot. It's lovely to know that you ladies have been in journalism and, you know, working and following the music, that you're real fans. I love him and I will always love him. And I appreciate him and the band. The band has always been a great band. They're so soulful.
They're phenomenal.
Oh, it's been a real pleasure to speak to you,
Kym.
Thank you so much for your time.
And thank you for all the pleasure you've given us over the years.
Thank you so much. You're more than welcome. I thought I'd sparkle for you.
Oh, you certainly made our day.